Doom overtakes for first. Tight on him is Osiris. The repeater just not enough yet. Oh, and he lands it at the last second. Shot from Yeet onto Doom. Look at the celebration. This is going to come down to the final seconds here. Who's got the turns at the right time? Osiris overtaken for first for the moment. Doom right behind him. They're trying to warp their way through. Osiris right in front. He's going to land and get out first. It is Osiris, then Doom, then Yeet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MSI Grand Prix Qualifier presented by Ascent Rivals. We set you up here on Nuelo Shore, our shortest track we have to show you, but an explosive one nonetheless. We've got multiple well-known racers out there and a couple of new cats out there out to make their name, including Yeet. Nice little spotlight on him as we get a couple of boosts across the Ocean Pass. Tight turn, Mr. Top Hat gonna pull out a weapon. Trying to land some shots, not enough. Trying to look down Osiris, but Osiris tries to jump the gap, not gonna hit it cleanly enough. And that'll drop him back into third place. We've got one lap completed for Doom, Yeet, and Osiris. Again, our shortest track we have here, Nuelo Shore. Doom with a comfortable little lead. Oh, but he's going to explode right through. Going to make a skid mark on the wall. Got to land some shots onto the obelisk. Now trying to land it onto Doom. Heat trying to get it. Burgess going to line up a shot here. Gets the splatter kill. Burgess, the gamer, in third place. Looking to lap some of our further back racers at the moment. Osiris has overtaken him for third in the moment. Yeet has gained the lead. Yeet and Doom going back and forth with each other. Shots on the obelisk. That'll charge you up. That'll also gain you some arc that you can spend between heats to get everything set up as we show you here the MSI Grand Prix Qualifier number 4 presented by Ascent Rivals. And for an obelisk shot, but can't quite line it up. Sitting in second place. Boosting quickly behind him, Osiris, known to use the boost as a main part of his strategy. And there you see why he's overtaken. Yeet just a little too focused. Panda landing some shots. He's going to take down Burgess. You got to jump the corner if you want to run the short one. But Doom going to take down Osiris, but then clip the wall himself. Out is Doom in second place. Osiris trying to make it third. He's got it locked in. Who's going to grab fourth? A little ways to go. You can see how far ahead those first three racers were. Panda in fourth, now battling for fifth. It's tight, but Panda's officially going to claim it. And now we look for the Ascension Zone. We'll wait for them to open. And such a short track, it's easy to see both of them easily. Some shots being landed. Burgess takes down Harper. Gonna get a ripped yet chill dude as well. Burgess not watching his side though. Killa Koopa looking for the shot and he's gonna land it. Secured. Mr. Vimes gonna scrap Lauren. So Killa Koopa out there for the first time in a multiplayer fashion. And look at that, securing fifth place, grabbing the top of our Ascension section. The way it works, folks, if you're not familiar, after our first 4 racers get out, 5 through 16 have a Battle Royale style extraction they must deal with in getting to the Ascension Zone. You must be in the zone when the timer expires, and then you'll be able to get out. Those who do not manage to ascend, they drop behind every single player who did. Now a chance here between heats to swap out a few parts, make some adjustment, and spend that hard-earned arc. And then we'll get ready for heat number 2, where points will double. As you can see, multiple new pilots and a couple of additional models out there, as we've seen Yeet with his top hat. I certainly highly respect the man with the top hat. And if you get that joke, you certainly are an Ascent Rivals insider. And here we go, heat number 2, ready to go. Points are doubled. That can spell trouble if you don't finish in the top 4. That's the best way to align your score. And as always, the chaotic start of any course. Crashes, dashes, explosions, all about Osiris taking a wider route maybe than he'd like to. That allowed Yeet to overtake for the moment. Those are your 1-2 racers to watch. Osiris got a crash into the wall. Did not hit it cleanly. Doom in second now. Yeet's completed the lap already. Osiris right behind. Now he's going to take back into second. Right tight on Yeet. They slide right past each other in a couple of dashes. But the boost kills not landing. Oh, Osiris going to get a full throttle there. But Yeet tight right behind him, as you can see. Yeet still sitting in first. Got across the lap. It's Yeet, Osiris, Doom, and Burgess. You're 1, 2, 3, 4 at the moment. Doom's completed lap number 4. We can take an exact look at what Yeet is running here. That Rivnex Tier 3 engine, really capable of carrying heavy speeds. And as you can see, he's got no problem using it to its full extent. Some people still finishing lap 3. He's done with lap 6. So Yeet, one of the new elite racers that we have seen come out. And that's why we always recommend, if you haven't played Ascent Rivals, make sure that you have. It is free and available on Steam. Watching here from TIE Fighter, a new-to-the-scene streamer. Doing quite well for himself there, securing the 4 spot. That means he gets out for free. Everybody else got to look for a zone. An Ascension zone, essential. But staying alive, just as important. You get no respawns at this point. A rip yet chill dude, just managing to stay alive. And you see a couple of different strategies. Mr. Vimes going to sit just inside the zone and lock it down. Panda's feeling the same way, sitting there with his cowboy hat. And there we go. The ascension happens faster than a few are ready for. It's going to be Muni Me, Panda, Mr. Vimes, and Spencer. Those are your 4 that get out via the ascension zone. And already we can start to see a little bit of a cluster in points. Yeet in the lead with 150, but third, separated only by 10 points. Well, folks, in heat number 2, we doubled the points. I think it's time we triple them, and that's exactly what we'll do in heat number 3. 150 points available for our top racer, and then cascading on down. So it's ever more important that you lock in here in these late heats. One more still to go after this one. But the core of the build should likely already be there, especially if you're tagging all of your beacons along the way. And you're racing as cleanly as you possibly can, staying alive. That's right. The BG's offering some important lessons for you as a racer in a death race, because, baby, you need to stay alive. Already Yeet and Osiris separating themselves from the rest of the pack. Tight in the corner on lap number 2. You see these jumps, these ramps that these racers will utilize. That's going to put Yeet a little bit back. Burgess trying to overtake. He's climbed his way into 4th, trying to secure another top 4 finish in this race. A little too weak with the corner there, not able to secure it. Moss Grandpa has joined into our racing. Osiris got speed, got knowledge. A former Grand Prix champion himself, looking to become the first ever 2-time champion. Just misses the wall, unfortunately. Osiris going to take down Moss Grandpa. He trying to round the corner, does so successfully, but he clips into the wall. That'll add to his time. Burgess trying to hold on to that top 4. He's right on it. Doom holding down the 3 spot, should be out shortly. He just completed lap number 5, but look how far ahead Yeet and Osiris were. from the rest of the pack. What a splatter kill. We get to watch that as Doom takes a nice angle. Killa Koopa, he's jumped into the 4 spot, looking to take down his first easy outing of the night. Now Burgess overtakes. Will this be the last second? Clips the corner, rattles and rolls the wrong way, but may still get out in time. He's going to die one more time. Who's going to get out? It is going to be Killa Koopa officially. Burgess the gamer got to be disappointed in that moment, but now got to focus on the Ascension Zone. Got to stay alive. Got to get some damage done. NA Fury says, I don't need a gun to have fun. He uses his ship for the splatter kill. A shot from TIE Fighter, trying to get his second one on Amos Grandpa. And he manages to land it in the waning seconds of the Ascension Zone. Only 2 getting out of control. SJS and TIE Fighter. Your last opportunity in pit lane, a chance to swap around and move out parts. You see Yeet being truly elite, got all the points, sitting on a maximum score right now of 300 circuit points. He's looking to make it 500 after he's all said and done, because in heat number 4, we're going to quadruple the score and up the ante that much more. Couple swap out of some engine parts. Not everybody quite wanting to stick with the Rivniks. We'll see how it's going to play out for these various racers. We see some last second changes, but here we go. Heat number 4. Time to put it all on the line. Moss Grandpa got to crash right off the starting line. Having a little trouble getting his navigation underway. He jumped out to the front. Osiris Doom, your 1, 2, 3. You can see that nice angle there of the bend. A hard one to hit. Osiris can't quite navigate the rocks. Tries to drift through it. Having a little trouble. Needs to reset now. He's fallen back to 5th place. Got to find that mental reset. Jumps to 4th. He is using the Alta car. So one of those different engines we see beyond the Rivniks. Of course, the Rivniks such a standard part of the build, core build, especially through the mid game. But we are here in the final heat. You've got all the money to spend. Zoom on that Rivniks. A Levicore Mark II also being deployed as part of his ship. And there you see Yeet, that pilot with the top hat. Impossible to miss, impossible to mistake. And it is impossible to mistake what he is doing right now for anything short of piloting brilliance as he gets off the course. Done in 6. Osiris makes up some big ground there, jumps all the way back into 2nd from 6th. Doom in 3rd, waiting for our 4th place finisher. Burgess got the final corner to contend with. Boosted, and he's out. Killa Koopa just completing 5th lap, so he's part of the crew that has got to look to get out via the Ascension Zones. You were 16th, you could jump all the way to 5th. So much can happen here if you play your cards correctly. Killa Koopa trying to be the killer. He locks down 1. Can he find 2? He does. He's got the double, and that's going to spell trouble for those racers. In the zone alone, Moss Grandpa just going to take his free ascension. And that will complete our race here on Nuelo Shore. 500 points to Yeet. Osiris takes 2nd with 478. Doom in 3rd. Killa Koopa, the new racer, bringing it in 4th place. TIE Fighter in 5th. So a couple of new racers coming in and already starting to make their mark. 1st, 4th, and 5th there. Big plays for days. Mr. Vimes out there in 9th place, another new racer, bringing some of the heat. All right, folks, before we start our next match, a quick little rundown of how each qualifier works. This officially qualifier number 2 for the MSI Grand Prix presented by Ascent Rivals. Each week, players will have 90 minutes to compete. Your qualifier points are determined by your combined score from your best 3 consecutive matches during the qualifier. The qualifier will span 6 weeks, and only your best 4 weekly qualifier scores will count towards your final tournament placement. At the end of qualifiers, the top 16 placers with the highest circuit point totals will advance to the Grand Prix. Here we go, jumping into Alluvial Basin. Already an absolute melee out there, and that, folks, is why we call it a death race. And quickly you see some pace being put between some of these racers. On the metal curves, everyone has to traverse. And it is an important one. You cannot boost in the wrong place or you will absolutely explode. We jump to Yeet in the canyon run here on Alluvial Basin. Absolutely launching himself across the circuit. Moss Grandpa has overtaken for first, though. It's a nice showing by Moss Grandpa. Arching up the boost, working his way across the dash. But here comes the competition behind him. Osiris, Doom. Everybody wants to be a part of the conversation. Osiris is going to scrap Doom with a weapon. Killakupa with a nice destruction onto Selena we'll get to see. Boost through into the wall, but before crashing himself. Moss Grandpa holding on to that first place right now. Everybody looking for the shot onto him. Osiris. A rare weapon moment for him. Can't land quite enough shots there, so he's going to switch maybe to his more classic boost style play. He is opting for the crate burn right now. So not quite the standard engine, but allowing him a lot of power. And with the crash of Moss Grandpa, that's going to allow Osiris to tower away from the group for a moment. And we know that's where he is absolutely dangerous. When they are all behind him, he is so focused. He is so locked in as a pilot. He does not make many mistakes, folks. Looking to complete. Top 4 all engaged in a tight battle here. It's still anyone's game here. Doom making his way up into second. Doom and Osiris, the 1-2 battle. Osiris lands a few shots, but it's not enough. It's the same situation in the same spot he had on the previous lap. Doom with that brightly colored yellow pilot. Navigating his way. Yeet right there. He's jumped to second. He's got Doom in his sights. Doom's going to crash, and that's going to allow Yeet to overtake for first. It's the perfect time as well. An explosion into the wall. Osiris, Doom, Panda all crashing. Goob crashing. Yeet can smell the finish line. He's overwarped, but it doesn't matter. He's still going to get out in first. Osiris going to claim second. Doom right behind him in third. Goob going to get a free kill there onto James. Still looking for our 4th place finisher, and it's going to be Burgess the Gamer. Now comes the Ascension Zone. You've got to focus. You've got to lock in, especially if you haven't been able to get out to this point. Grandpa crashes. No respawns. That's going to be painful. Selena's going to take down Goob. Panda's going to crash. Beauty Me looking for some shots. Can't land enough. May not be focused. This could be disastrous. Will he turn around in time? He's not in the zone. Missed it. So drops just a few points, actually. TIE Fighter ends up the only one ascending. Gets out in 5th. We see some of our newest racers out there. Muni-Me, Killa Koopa, Panda, NA Fury, and Out of Control SJS. Those last two just now starting to join here, having missed the first heat. But still a lot they can accomplish as points are going to be doubled. And again, we're consistently seeing new players that find this game are able to compete amongst the best. There are always at least one or two racers, if not more than a handful. Each time we come out, we meet new racers that are joining into Ascent Rivals. They are finding that this game is accessible. Accessible, yet technical and complicated at the same time. That's why you see those that have really mastered it consistently finishing in the top of their heat each time. Osiris going to get a kill onto Goob Goob, just going to splatter him. It's a back and forth battle here. First through sixth, all tight amongst each other. Heavy landing. Some heavy boost. It's going to be Doom out in first place. He's upgraded to the Rivniks. Oh, an explosion right into the column. And he's going to be joined by Yeet. Everybody just coming in a little too uncontrolled. Explosions all abound. Osiris overwarped. Going to have to reset. Meanwhile, he's going to lose place on first. Panda's going to get the kill onto Burgess. A wide corner. Panda's going to crash. Killa Koopa's going to crash. Gonna line up the shots onto Yeet. Doom does land it. That's going to allow him to overtake for first place. He's got the warp on and now onto the middle spine. He's got the Rivniks as upgraded as well to the Wyvern. Those his major upgrades on the ship. Osiris, we just saw Yeet get sideways there for a moment. Do a barrel roll. Doom explodes into the wall. That'll allow Osiris to overtake for first. Working on the second lap right now. Still time for everyone to recover if they're not quite there. Doom manages to not explode there. Thought it was going to happen. Was ready for the call. And then got completely lost. What a beautiful kill. With a little dash. Don't know if he's trying to keep himself moving. But was managing to do so. He has to go under the metal spine. He trying to warp his way past all of the danger, but he comes in a little too hot, a little too heavy. Doom in second. Yeet right there. We're in the canyon walls. The shots from behind. Oh, and Doom is just going to demolish Yeet. Doom's going to crash as part of it. Yeet's going to atomize Selena. Bing, bang, boom. It's a tic-tac-toe, all three in a row. Just like that. Yeet's going to warp himself right into the pole. And he's going to miss out on what he wanted. Doom's going to take first place. Yeet gets second. Burgess the Gamer is going to secure third. And here comes Osiris. He gets out in fourth place. Now it's time for everybody else to find a zone. And this is not Nuelo Shore. It is a large course, a large track. You may have a long way to go. You may have to do some real racing to find these ascension zones. There's only two of them across the map. Acone 1 looking for a shot. He would be a one and done with his weapon. He's got Panda with a nice kill on a Goob Goob. Just can't quite line up the shot. Panda's going to return the favor, though, and take down Acone 1. Your three ascenders, Killa Koopa, TIE Fighter, and Panda, the new racers we highlighted, coming out clutch here in heat number 2. A close race in the moment. First and second tied in points at 146. At 138, third and fourth are tied. So a very close race, 136. So already our top four setting themselves apart. But look at TIE Fighter, 122 points, trying to get himself in here, trying to secure a potential spot in the Grand Prix. Doom absolutely electric with every part of his vehicle and options. Again, folks, this is a death race, and you'll notice the man sitting in first right now has 11 kills. Here we go, heat number 3. It's time to triple the points. So it's time to triple the importance, folks. Here we go. Already a slew of crashes. Panda, Lightfern, Moss, Grandpa, Doom, and Goob Goob all crashing in the opening seconds. Moss Grandpa is going to demolish Panda. Already we've made it to the spine. Osiris avoiding and electing to avoid it all. Gonna warp his way past, and look at how far he is able to go there in second place, trying to overtake, but mistimes the boost. He's gonna explode into the wall. Yeet just gonna clip with one of his engines. That's gonna allow Osiris here to catch up. We watch these two great racers battle 1-2 right now. A little too wide for Yeet. Gonna allow Osiris to get just inside for the moment. Yeet retaking. Oh, completely ripping the man apart. Shots at point blank range. That was an absolutely clutch moment, well needed in the moment to set himself apart. That'll allow himself a little breathing room. It's Burgess chasing down Osiris. We see these heavy boost strats. Burgess just missing the mark, going a little wide with the turn. But we see everybody just moving themselves across that entire expanse. There's a large gap that the course designers, I guarantee you, did not intend for people to use this way, and they have elected and found their own way, saying, I'm going to avoid it all. And that's certainly what you've got when you've got these powerful, powerful ships that are in these pilots' hands. Of course, we see a Rivnix out there with a Wyvern combo and an upgraded Aramark XR4. Big damage, big trouble. Yeet working his way through the channel we see so few contending with at the top. Oh, and Yeet is going to absolutely atomize Osiris. Here we go, final waning seconds here. Who's going to have it? Osiris chasing for that first spot. He's getting all the boost off, and it's going to be Yeet in the final seconds with the overtake. Yeet in first. Osiris going to grab second. 1-2 they go. Burgess trying to get a third spot if he can. Right below him is Doom. Who's got it? It's going to be Doom in third, Burgess in fourth, and now it's time for the Ascension zones. Panda crashes, Noah crashes, Unimi gonna get a kill onto James, Lightford gonna crash, Moss Grandpa. These crashes so important because you need to stay alive. The most important part of the Ascension zone is staying alive. After that, you must be in the zone. Goob Goob gonna take down Noah. Killa Koopa's gonna crash. Muni Me looking for a free kill here on a Ruby. Gonna secure that one. Just sliding out of the zone is TIE Fighter, so he misses the Ascension. Doesn't cost him any points. Fortunate on that one as he finishes in 6th place. As you can see here, folks, a little breakdown of how you earn your circuit points. As we mentioned, 50 points available for first place, then 48, then 46, then 44, and cascading on down through all 16 of our racers. In heat number 2, we double the points. In heat number 3, we triple the points. And in heat number 4, we quadruple the points, making that last heat oh so important because it can be worth heats 3 and 1 combined. As you can see, our Grand Prix upcoming here on September 3rd. We'll have our qualifying matchmaking every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. And our practice matchmaking every Saturday in that same window. We jump now into heat number 3. Heat finding a new way to attack the course. Osiris trying to take an inside line. Didn't want to overcommit to the boost there. It is so dangerous to utilize on the spine. Goob Goob going to get a nice splatter kill. Osiris dashing his way through. We jump up into first. Is Burgess alone for the moment? Acone in second. Newcomer trying to make a splash. Yeet in third. A quick dash. TIE Fighter in fourth, trying to secure himself a top four. Yeet has jumped himself into first, sitting alone with that top hat. Chasing him is Acone. Burgess neck and neck with him. Panda lining up the nice repeater. Yeet mistimes the boost. Acone crashes at the same point. To make it challenging, a heavy landing. Burgess takes first for the moment, then Yeet with the boost past. Into the canyon wall, such a dangerous area to use it, so very few racers elect to do so, unless they are desperate for it. Burgess in second, chasing Yeet right now. Doom crashing his way through, taking down Killa Koopa. But Doom has fallen back to fifth in the moment. Racers starting to complete lap 2. Acone, Osiris, Doom, all done with lap number 2. The white flag showing for Killa Koopa and TIE Fighter. Sitting in that 5-6 spot right now. Panda joining them as well. Osiris sitting right now in second. Trying to give chase, but he can barely even see where Yeet is. He's going to crash. That's going to cost him a little time. Burgess jumps up into first. Osiris second. Doom third. Yeet has... Osiris crashing into the wall as he takes it too wide. Doom crashes. Yeet crashes. Burgess has a chance if he can get to the sprint. He's going to place first. He's going to get out his first place first of the night. Yeet second, Doom third, Osiris 4. You saw how tight that 1, 2, 3, 4 was. Shots from behind with little adjustment, but Panda going to continue to land shots. We watch from that perspective. Muni Me going to land the big shot onto Acone. Just warps right through. And there we go. Multiple ascensions. There we go. Heat number 4. What is done? 488 for Yeet. Does not finish with the clean 500 this time. A tie for second at 468 for Doom and Burgess the Gamer. Osiris, Muni Me, TIE Fighter, Panda, Killa Koopa, Moss Grandpa, and Goob Goob. And we see Acone getting on there. Did not get a chance to get all of their heats in. Welcome to a Riot transfer station. Really a harsh landscape here. Sets the stage for our battle we've got here for our third race of the night. Already Yeet and Doom trying to spell trouble for each other. Doom doesn't land quite as cleanly, so Yeet a little in front. Shots being landed onto him, but Yeet with the reverse shots. What a way to play it. He does fall back to third, though. Gonna cost him a little bit in time and focus. Bird's just gonna go warping right through the column. Cyrus trying to land the long-range shots onto Doom. Doom trying to return the favor onto Yeet in front of him. A tight corner is going to cost Killa Koopa. Yeet in first. Using speed well. Nice warp kill from Osiris. He's jumped up into second. Now battling back and forth for second and third. Scoops up the obelisk. And he's in chase of Yeet. And having to take the wide lane. Doom looking for a top 4 finish. He's working his way. Has struggled with the landing in that specific spot, but has jumped up into 3rd. Osiris 2 trying to chase Yeet. Osiris sitting on that crate burn once more. The opening line for him. Yeet in first. Playing his way around here on the final lap. White flag up for multiple racers as they chase after the checkered flag. Doom trying to land shots onto Osiris. Osiris onto Yeet. That's the battle right now. You're 1, 2, 3. Doom gonna take down Osiris. That'll jump him up into 2nd. We're gonna see that one more time. The splatter kill to effectiveness as he corners better. In first, looking to overtake and jump. A little too far with the boost. This could be trouble. Here comes Doom. Everybody's tight here in the final seconds. Yeet with a little boost away. Here comes Doom. Osiris wants to be part of the conversation, but he's going to jump out in 2nd. Does not catch Yeet in 1st. Doom gets out 3. And we're looking for our 4th place finisher right now, looking to be Burgess the Gamer. Burgess having one of his best showings, maybe ever. And there we go. Burgess is officially out in 4th. Everybody got to find a zone and get out. Panda with his cowboy hat, lining up and getting ready for some shots. TIE Fighter trying to chase for a zone. He's got 2 in front of him, including Panda, who is lined up. We'll swap the angles, give you that reverse. Just lands enough shots onto Panda. And Panda going to take down a 2nd one, getting Vincent, adding to his collection in total. Panda gets out in 5th, Jade in 6th, your 2 ascenders. We're getting a few more racers here in for heat number 2. Always adds to the fun when we've got maximized and full-size lobbies out here. Everybody trying to secure their maximum possibility and potential for the Grand Prix coming up here in September. A chance now between heats to swap out parts, spend that arc, upgrade your ship. I see a couple upgrades out there, the Wyvern and the Galvatora. Doom gonna get a double kill on a Moss Grandpa and TIE Fighter. Just gonna warp right through both of them. Doom in 1st, Acone in 2nd. Osiris dashes to overtake for a moment, but the splatter kill before becoming Splatter himself. Acone with a moment of brilliance and a moment he'll want back. Doom alone in 1st. Yeet immediately overtakes as soon as I say that. Doom then with the warp kill through Yeet. TIE Fighter in 4th, looking to chase. Doom jumps up to 1st. 3, 4, 5. You see 3 racers all right together, chasing Osiris. We watch from Yeet's perspective. He jumps into 2nd. Lines up the shot on the obelisk. Now Burgess just misses bumping with him. Osiris part of the conversation now. Shots from Yeet onto Doom. Look at the celebration, the emote even. That's when you know you're feeling it. Burgess going to crash into the wall. That's going to cost him, but Osiris going to take down TIE Fighter with a warp kill. Lots of crashing everywhere. Killa Koopa, Lightfern, TIE Fighter, Moss Grandpa, Goob Goob, Yeet, everybody all crashing. Doom in 2nd. Gotta give chase. Panda with a kill on a Light Fern. Koopa and Panda crashing immediately afterwards. Yeet alone in first. Doom trying to get there right with him. They both completed the second lap. Nice long range shooting there from Doom. I'll allow him to overtake the lead for the moment. Yeet's gained the lead back. Doom landing just enough before the man had to move. Doom able to get the kill off onto Yeet. Koopa's completed lap number 2. A little too wide with the turn. Yeet's going to crash. Osiris joining him as well. Burgess in third. Doom in first. Taking a wide turn, but he's still going to get out comfortably in first. Yeet's going to grab second. Burgess trying to secure third. But right there with him, it's Osiris. Cannot land enough shots and cannot re-steer back in the way. So that'll secure Burgess in third, Osiris in fourth. And now it's Ascension Zone time. Time to make up for all your mistakes of the round. Kill everybody else and officially ascend. And you can jump all the way from 16th to 5th. That's what's so unique, what's so special about these extraction style zones that you have to deal with in the final seconds. Goop Goop gonna pepper down a cone. TIE Fighter just sliding inside the line. Koopa the kill on a Leonardo. And there you go, 2 ascending. It's TIE Fighter and Koopa as we complete heat number 2. Doom, Yeet, Burgess, Osiris, TIE Fighter, Koopa. Some of the big names of the night we consistently keep saying. Several new racers, totally part of it all. We've got a tie for first place, a tie for third place. Panda's part of the conversation. Some upgrades to some Rivniks. Pretty much across the board, almost everybody we see in line of sight at the moment have upgraded to the Rivniks. Yeet out here emoting. Building up the crowd. Trying to get them going. And of course, loving every second here between heats. He's spent up. He's ready to go. And that's the way we start the show in heat number 3. Koopa, Panda, TIE Fighter, Osiris, Doom all crashing. TIE Fighter and Koopa going to score some kills. That'll leave Yeet alone out in front right now. Osiris in chase along with Doom, Koopa, Moss Grandpa, Burgess the Gamer, Panda. Everybody part of that big middle melee. Burgess and Panda crashing. Osiris trying to land enough shots on Yeet and just barely does. Yeet going to place a contract on Osiris. That'll bump him up to a bounty of 400 arc. But this is where we know Osiris is truly at his most dangerous. When he doesn't have to worry about you, especially if he doesn't even have to look over his shoulder, he is truly one of the best racers we have in all of Ascent Rivals. But he's looking. He knows they're there over his shoulder, and so he's having to play a little more aggressively and a little more offensively. Doom's going to crash trying to make it through the narrow passage. Panda with a nice kill. Tries to ride the ramp, but doesn't hit it cleanly. Yeet alone in first. Got the Rivniks. Osiris battling with him. It's Osiris 1-2. Doom part of the conversation. And Burgess at fourth. Osiris now around the corner, away from Doom. Yeet has joined and overtaken for second. He is aggressively working those boosts, and that's what you will have to do, folks. These ships are fast, but if you can make them dash, you can outpass just about anything. You can see the speeds they are hitting here, well over 3,000 miles per hour that they are boosting through. Osiris chasing down Yeet. Oh, and the heavy repeater. Bang, bang, bang. He's going to make it sting. Doom overtakes for first. Tight on him is Osiris. Gonna try to return the favor. The repeater just not enough yet. Oh, and he lands it at the last second, right before the corner. It's so nice we had to see it twice. Doom's gonna crash. Yeet crashes. Osiris alone in first. And he is out, alone in first. Joining him after that is Yeet on the podium in second. Doom grabs third. Burgess looking to grab another podium on the night with a fourth place finish. There he successfully does. Had to avoid some shots from a racer chasing the other way. We watch from Acone's perspective. Got his own right in front. But getting shot. Got to stay alive. Racers everywhere. Looks for the zoom in play. Maybe a little far for that one. Goob Goob going to take down Acone. Goob Goob going to get a double kill. Taking down TIE Fighter as well. Going to make a triple kill. Taking down Robin. Boss Grandpa going to take him down to make sure that he doesn't ascend. So that'll be a huge drop for Goob Goob. He falls all the way to 11th. Could have had 5th or 6th. So a huge shot. Boss Grandpa doesn't even get to ascend, but makes it high on the points because he stays alive and makes it work successfully. What a play. Goob Goob gotta be kicking himself. Had a triple kill. Thought it was looking good. Thought he was all set. Instead, it is a reversal of fortunes. Heat number 4 coming up. Your final chance to swap out parts, make some moves. You see the upgrade there to the Aeromark Mark IV. And here we go. Final heat. Points are quadrupled and already the melee has begun. Everybody crashing. Yeet alone out in front, but he's going to clip the wall, trying to take it a little tight. No, excuse me. He gets shot from behind. Looked like he clipped it. Doom can't complete the jump across. He falls back to 4th, now battling for 3rd. Out front, Yeet with the big shot. Lands it onto Osiris. That ship went critical instantly. He tried to boost his way through, trying to power through all of it. Instead, he's ultimately going to crash. Here's Osiris, now got him in his sights. Top 4, so close in points. Anybody could win this if they manage to put enough separation between them and their opponents. Yeet gonna absolutely warp right through Osiris. Osiris still trying to chase him down. Burgess in 3rd. Burgess is overtaken for 2nd place. Osiris crashes, so does Burgess. Yeet alone in 1st for the moment. He's going to go ahead and crash as well. Just wants to add a little bit of drama to it all. Burgess trying to chase down Osiris. Electing not to boost, just sticking full hard speed. That is one thing. To make the boost happen, you do have to cut your engines for a moment. So there is a little loss of speed. And if you don't have it timed well, it can be catastrophic towards your racing experience. In 2nd, Osiris taking it a little wide. Now Doom battling him for that 2 spot. Doom does officially take it. Osiris a little far back. He's got to focus on the boost to get there. He's starting to run out of time. He knows it. We're on the final lap, final corner here. He overtakes. He gets 2nd. The big warp play. Yeet in 1st. And he's gone. Doom trying to chase down. Osiris now in 3rd. Doom in 2nd. Doom takes 2. Osiris 3. Here comes Burgess looking to score 4. But Acone's right behind him, trying to chase him down. Won't matter. Burgess is out in 4th. His incredible night continues. Trying to land some big shots is Acone. Instead, it's going to be Goob Goob lighting him up. Light Fern adding to it all. Goob Goob with another double kill. TIE Fighter landing shots on a Light Fern. and he's going to successfully destroy him. Night Fighter sitting in the zone. Goob in the zone. Moss Grandpa just crashed at the last second. That one is unfortunate. And there we go. 490 the points for Yeet. 476 for Doom. Osiris at 470. 444 for Burgess the Gamer. And cascading on down is TIE Fighter, Killa Koopa, Muni Me, Moss Grandpa, Panda, Goob, Light Fern, and A-Cone. TIE Fighter finishing with 15 kills. An impressive display. Each week on Thursday, you'll have 90 minutes to qualify. Your qualifier points will be determined by your score combined from your best 3 consecutive matches during the qualifier. We'll span 6 weeks, and only your best 4 weekly qualifiers will count towards your final standings. At the end of qualifiers, we'll take our top 16 players, and we'll put them into the Grand Prix coming up here in September. This, of course, the MSI Grand Prix presented by Ascent Rivals. A chance here to look at the awesome swag that you can tag yourself with should you win these awesome prizes. Of course, we have prizes for first, second, and third, as well as a random racer out there. So everybody getting a chance to get their hands on that MSI Forge GK600 TKL wireless keyboard. And here we go across the ice map. A little change, a little different feel from where we've been racing amongst the heavy canyons. Ready, the battle has begun. Everybody jockeying for position. Osiris currently sitting in first. And has jumped up into number 2 spot, but then crashes. Does not calculate well. Gets overtaken and splattered. Osiris alone in first for the moment. Yeet right behind him. Yeet with that unmistakable top hat. Lining up shots onto the obelisk. He'll scoop up a little bit of boost and a little bit of arc for his efforts. Osiris just skimming the wall there. He's trying to land some shots, but he's got a lot of work to do if he wants to complete them. Last second little dodge from Osiris. Maybe felt the heat was on him because Yeet was trying to line up the shot. Here comes the big warp. Yeet Osiris, the 1-2 battle we keep seeing back and forth. Osiris trying to give the chase down. Gonna take a wider angle, and when he clips the wall, that's gonna allow Yeet to get some separation. Yeet mistiming a boost. Gonna cost him right back. Doom trying to catch both of them. Yeet feeling the pepper, but can't get out of the way as the steak gets peppered. Cyrus lines up his obelisk shot. Still got Yeet tight behind him. Yeet's going to crash. That'll allow a little bit of separation. Doom's going to join right there, but Doom is going to explode right on the precipice of Yeet. Yeet ends up alone. He warps right through Osiris. That's going to set him out front here on the final lap. Osiris still giving him a tight chase. And Doom officially going to grab second over Osiris. Clips the corner just perfectly. And Panda, he's going to grab a top 4 finish. Everybody else got to now start looking for an ascension zone. As with these bigger tracks, these bigger courses that we have, you have this problem of a zone may not be in front of you. You may have to turn around. You may have to start heavily looking for them. Lightfern going to scoop up a kill. Killa Koopa still got another 1,000 yards to go. Going to have to use a boost if you want to get there in time. Just misses the zone. TIE Fighter, George Lightfern. Those are your three that ascend behind Yeet, Doom, Osiris, and Panda. Now a spot between Heats, a chance to swap out some parts, spend that arc, upgrade the various parts on your ship. Of course, we see some very defined racers that are hard and impossible to miss. Yeet with his top hat, Panda with his cowboy hat, Doom with his bright yellow pilot. Certainly a way to stand out here in Ascent Rivals. And here we go for heat number 2 as we give you the MSI Grand Prix Qualifier number 2 presented by Ascent Rivals. Into the opening couple of corners we go. Demolitions abound. Killa Koopa gonna crash, but here we go. Everybody launching themselves off the ramp, and it's Osiris out in front. Double trying to land shots. Yeet does successfully land them onto Osiris. We'll get to watch that. Just a perfect little rat-a-tat-tat. All that was required for that. Panda gonna mistime his warp. Trying to hit the middle ramp. Successfully does A-Cone. Taking a lesser used track, and that's why it's a little lesser used. A little dangerous without gaining you much time there. Panda trying to take the inside line. Heat working his way across the frozen tundra. Osiris battling with him. There you see the big launch from Osiris, but then goes for a second warp, and it's going to cost him. Yeet now alone in first. And he's got no problem using the boost. Osiris pulls out his weapon, lands a few shots, just misses the bump on him. Thought for sure they were going to hit, but the collision does not happen. Osiris won. And hear the shots from Yeet behind him. And Yeet getting shot by, I believe, Doom. Doom electing not to scoop the obelisk. Osiris, nice little dodge around the corner, and then he's going to finish in first. Yeet going to grab second. A chance for A-Cone to get a top 4 finish, currently sitting in 4th after Doom secures 3rd place. Panda right behind him. He's got him in his sights. A-Cone's going to crash. This is going to come down to the final second, and Panda's going to grab the 4th spot. A-Cone left wanting, now going to have to find an ascension zone. Killa Koopa thinks he's got a nice little hiding spot. Still got his weapon ready to go. Muni-Me looking here. Killa Koopa got TIE Fighter. Gonna land a few shots. Is it gonna be enough? TIE Fighter just slides behind a little bit of cover. And getting warped through. Muni-Me gets the warp, but then hits into the wall and explodes. So Muni-Me drops to 11th. TIE Fighter in 12th. Lots of ascensions though. Goob Goob, Moss Grandpa, A-Cone, and Killa Koopa. The players to successfully get out. A tie for first place at 146 points apiece. Osiris upgraded to that Rivnix. Got that tier 3 engine. That's the only real upgrade he's got in place. Take a look at Yeet. Similar situation. Variation here. And here we go. Heat number 3 is underway. Qualifier number 2 for the MSI Grand Prix. Coming up here in September. Yeet absolutely yeeting himself off that ledge, does not obey gravity. I mean, he just simply refused to obey gravity for a period of time, and physics seemed to allow it. Doom in chase of Yeet. Moss Grandpa trying to insert himself into the conversation. Doom got a man in his sights, and he's going to successfully take down Yeet. Still going that hard way, and it is such a difficult path to take. if you don't warp it correctly. And even if you do, you still see Yeet there exploding. Doom explodes. Goob Goob crashes. Yeet explodes again. Panda sitting in fourth at the moment. Osiris 1, Yeet 2. Yeet trying to navigate his way through a myriad of problems. Pilots abound and everywhere. Meanwhile, Osiris in first. He's got a very comfortable lead at the moment. Would like to see him boosting a little bit more. He's getting a lot of open space, but electing really just to focus on racing cleanly at the moment instead. Goob Goob battling his way. He's up into fifth. Oh, but he got sideways trying to barrel roll. Did not work out successfully. We get to see Ma's grandpa as he takes down TIE Fighter. Osiris 1, Yeet 2, Doom 3, and Panda sitting in fourth, looking for another top 4 finish. Panda officially going to get out in fourth place, and now everybody going to be looking for an Ascension Zone. TIE Fighter crashes at a bad time. He's fortunate to get the respawn there. I'll call it. And he gets the respawn right into the zone. How perfect is that? But he's got problems behind. He's getting chased. Cameron crashes. Some big shots. Does Goob Goob go down? No, instead it's a reversal of fortune. A-Cone not moving. He's going to fall. Killa Koopa takes down A-Cone. Muni-Me gets Lightfern after Lightfern took down Karen. 3 successfully ascend. It's Muni-Me, Anthony, and Killa Koopa. Opportunity here before heat number 4 to make your final swap outs and maneuverings. Upgrade your ship. Spend all of that arc. It's not going to do you any good after this. Here we go. This one for all the marbles, all the points. Heat number 4 where we have quadrupled the score. And that's why it is oh so important to make sure you are fully locked in and ready to win. Explosions everywhere as we get through our initial melee. Osiris, Yeet sending themselves out front before Yeet gonna explode himself. Doom sitting in third. Neck and neck with Yeet there. Osiris can't even be seen in the moment. Finally, we jump up, catch up with him. Osiris in the moment. So locked in. Clean lines, but not utilizing the boost. And that may allow Yeet to overtake. He's a little wild. He's a little erratic with it. But as Osiris goes into the wall, that's going to allow him to overtake. And there we go. Yeet, Osiris, 1-2. The battle continues. A third of the way through the lap. Doom has worked his way, holding on to that third spot. Feels like that has been his spot all night. Can he overtake? Can he grab a first or second when it really matters, when the points are on the line? Yeet just trying to boost his way out of his problems. Instead, he's going to become a roadkill. Whoever takes first likely to win it all here on this map. Critical timing here, and it's going to be Yeet grabbing it in the waning seconds. Osiris going to grab 2. Doom looking at the third spot right now, wants to hold on to it, should have it secured. There we go. Doom officially out in third with TIE Fighter and Panda battling for the 4 spot. TIE Fighter gets around the corner. Can enough shots land? Not focused on where he's going. Panda's going to crash. That'll allow TIE Fighter to focus on the road in front of him. Elects not to utilize the boost until the final second, but he does secure 4th. Panda now got to find an Ascension Zone. Goob Goob going to be right inside a zone. He's going to turn around and look at Killa Koopa. Trying to land the shots. Who's going to get the kill? It's going to be Goob Goob. Obelisk does you nothing in the Ascension zone. Moss Grandpa going to take down Goob Goob. That heavy repeater just landing enough shots. There we go. Ascension's done. 490. Yeet officially wins it by 2 points over Osiris. Doom with 462. Panda with 424. Then Muni Me, TIE Fighter, Killa Koopa, Goob Goob, Moss Grandpa, Lightfern, and Acone. And we'll take just a moment here before we get ready for our final race of the night. And the MSI Grand Prix Qualifier number 2, presented by Ascent Rivals. A chance to review our schedule. The Grand Prix upcoming here on September 3rd. We'll have our qualifying matches every Thursday. And, of course, what we're in right now, our practice matchmaking every Saturday night. And, of course, how to join? Well, just simply join the Ascent Rivals main menu and select the MSI on Thursday tournaments. That'll allow you to get set up for matchmaking. Here we go, our final race of the night. Explosions already starting off. We are ending on Dunes, of course, a classic here. Iconic of not only Ascent Rivals, but of the sport as a whole. Invokes so many classic feelings that we expect from this death race. TIE Fighter with a nice hit there. Doom looking to land some kills. Yeet gonna overtake as Doom does take down Yeet. Doom completes lap number 1. Osiris tight behind him. And here we go around the corner for lap number 2. 4 times we'll go around this track. Yeet, Osiris, Doom, everything. The battle that you are expecting from them every single time. They bring the heat. Osiris trying to land shots onto Doom. Not going to work. He's going to work the outside and grab himself an obelisk. That can work so well, so effective, and so easily when you're set up right. Watch that opening corner. Doom going to crash, along with a few others. Osiris got Yeet in his sights. Lands enough shots. What a beautiful rundown. Just avoids the arch as well. Look for the shot behind. He got no problem going 180 in the seat when required, but it is so dangerous when you take your eyes off the road. You've got to really know this track. You've got to really know this course. And, of course, if you're going to do it, this is the place. This is the course that you should know. Infamous, it has been in every Grand Prix that we have had dating back to the original. Yeet going to get taken down by Doom. Doom overtakes for first place. What an absolute great set of shooting right there. Everybody chasing after that checkered flag. Here we go for the final quarter. It's going to be real tight. Yeet lining up for the boost. He's working to warp his way through. He sees Osiris. Osiris has got the line in his sight. He's going to go ahead and get out in first. Right behind him, it's Yeet, then Doom 2-3. Acone grabs a 4th place finish. Everybody else now going to start looking for an Ascension zone. Killa Koopa got a couple lined up. Selena grabs a shot. Takes down Lightfern. Muni Me went out of bounds and gets exploded. Selena going to take down Michelle. Moss Grandpa's going to get Troy. Panda going to get Alan. You got to stay alive, folks. That is the most important part. Panda going to take down TIE Fighter with less than 3 seconds remaining. And there you go. 4 going to send. It's Goob Goob, Panda, Killa Koopa, and Selena. Well, chance to see how you earn circuit points. Of course, the most important thing here in Ascent Rivals, we've got 4 heats. We start with 50 points. We scale all the way up to 200 points available in heat number 4 for first place. As you see, we're getting ready for heat number 2. That means the points are doubled. 4 more times around the track. Let's see how they're going to line up and stack. It's Osiris out in front using the ramp, but he does elect to go the wide side. There are some advantages to going that way. Less racers for sure, and an easier boost line, which we've known Osiris to be, typically more about the boost, has become a little bit more well-rounded, uses his weaponry more often than he did when he won his Grand Prix. But trying to compete, trying to be complete, so that you can defeat all your enemies, that is the best way to go, to be a well-rounded pilot, not just a racer. Osiris gonna dash himself into the wall. That'll allow Yeet to jump up into first for the moment. He's across the line. Osiris right behind him, but Osiris gonna work his way through Allen and Yeet. What a double kill. Yeet, some really technical racing there, working his way through the columns. Got Osiris in his sights as they come up on the white flag. Osiris taking that corner real tight. Drops the engine darn near a dimensional drift maneuver. Yeet taking the tight line. The danger here, you got to work. Here we go. Final seconds. This is what it's all going to come down to. Can Yeet find the dash through? He's going to get Aiko. Not going to get the man he wants. Osiris gets out in first. Yeet takes second. TIE Fighter just going to complete the lap. Excuse me, it's Doom in third. We get to watch Doom warp through. A nice little warp kill. Who's going to grab fourth? It's between Panda and Goob Goob at the moment. Goob Goob taking a little bit of a wide turn here. Panda's got the inside line. TIE Fighter trying to jump up and catch. Panda drops. He boosts, and he's gone and out. Goob Goob going to crash, but going to get the reset just in time. Moss Grandpa going to kiss into the wall and explode. TIE Fighter in seventh. He's the man in front. It's Goob Goob. Not a ways to go for that zone. You've got to race for it. You've got to pace for it. You've got to chase for it. Almost out of time. TIE Fighter's in the zone. But for how much longer? A lot. Ascent. Goob Goob gets out along with Acone, TIE Fighter, and Troy. Heat number 2 now in the books. Osiris up to 150 points, holding down that first spot in both the first and second heat. Heat number 3 upcoming. Your second to last chance to spend out that arc, move things around. We see an Atla car being used. The Wyvern, a big play. Not shocked when we see those out there. We see tons of Rivniks. Those big fins easily defining it. And here we go, ready for heat number 3. The engines are live, and away we go. Much love to MSI for helping us put on this Grand Prix. This, of course, the MSI Grand Prix presented by Ascent Rivals. We could not complete or do any of this without them, so much love to MSI. Thank you so much for letting us put on another wonderful Grand Prix. The battle is on as we finish the first lap. Acone in fourth. We jump up to Osiris in first. Just warping his way past all of his problems. Lightfern going to be taken down. What a double kill there by Goob Goob. And we get another double kill from Yeet this time. 2 laps completed. These racers are finding their way on this iconic map. Dune's such a beloved and consistent course. I think this course shows you what you are made of. Look at everybody just powering their way through. Warp kills abound. Osiris falls back to third, trying to catch up. But he's just going to hit to the outside wall. That'll cost him. Doom in second. He can see his man Yeet in front, but can he catch him? The final straightaway, the heavy boost warp. Is it going to be enough? He got it in the final second. Doom overtakes Yeet in the final second. Osiris gets third. Sandwiched in between there was Doom. Excuse me, was Yeet. Panda looking to be the fourth. And I hit it to the wall. Akon's still a little ways back. Should be a free secure here, and sure enough, it is for Panda. And now it's time for the Ascension Zone. Heat 3, these points really matter now, folks. You've got to stay alive. Moss Grandpa, I would stay up on that ledge. Instead, he's going to elect to go down. He goes into the kill zone with Killakupa, who's not going to find the shot. Killakupa does eventually find the shot. Maybe would have been better off staying up and staying alive. Again, that is the most important thing. Goob, he wants to get into the conversation. Both are going to ascend. Goob, lucky to get out alive on that one. Killakupa, Muni my TIE Fighter, Goob, and Akon. We have a triple tie going on right now for first place. Doom, Yeet, and Osiris. Everybody all tied for 288 points. That means whoever takes first here is going to win this race. This is a unique situation. I don't think we've ever seen a triple tie up at the top before. Final chance to swap things around, move parts around. Doom with that epic jump has set himself up well here. One more first place finish, and that's all he needs to secure the race. Final match, final heat of the night. Here we go. Dune's already claiming its victims. And Yeet alone out in front. Osiris and Panda and TIE Fighter all gonna crash. Doom can see Osiris making his way through the archway. Osiris jumps up into first place. Can he hold it there? Osiris arguably more practice on this course than any other competitor out there. TIE Fighter gonna get a double kill. Nice little play there. Heavy use of the repeater. Warping through Allen is Yeet. Osiris tight behind him. Doom is sandwiched in between them. Osiris now jumped up to first. Yeet gonna take down Osiris and then crash himself. Let's see who it's gonna cost more. Racers chasing for the white flag right now, and here they go. The white flag is out. Doom across the lap first. He's alone. Yeet gonna crash. Panda gonna crash. Osiris right behind Yeet. This is going to come down to the final seconds here. Who's got it? Who's got the turns at the right time? Osiris overtaken for first for the moment. Doom right behind him. They're trying to warp their way through. Osiris right in front. He's going to land and get out first. It is Osiris, then Doom, then Yeet. Here's your top three. That's the way they are going to finish on the night. Everybody was tied in points before we came into this, so it all came down to the final heat. Akon looking to secure another top four finish on the night. Goob giving chase. And there we go. Akon out. Time to find an Ascension Zone. Again, an Ascension Zone, the closest one may be behind you. The big shot onto Selena. Killakupa officially gets the credit. But does that leave somebody angry? Lightfern not looking to be fish food here. Oh, goes right through the TIE Fighter and Killakupa. What a double kill. Goob gonna get a double kill onto Allen and Troy, but not gonna ascend. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially finished qualifier number 2 for the MSI Grand Prix presented by Ascent Rivals. Big shout out to MSI for making this all happen. Again, the upcoming September 2nd MSI Grand Prix Finals. Don't forget, folks, if you're looking to get better, you're looking to up your skills, make sure you join every Saturday night during the same time slot to get your practice match on. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you here next week for more MSI Grand Prix qualifiers presented by Ascent Rivals.